Fiona, welcome to the GROUPEX Podcast. It's good to see you.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Awesome. Kick it off then for me. MyFitPro. What is MyFitPro?
MyFitPro is a live streaming platform for fitness businesses to live stream their own classes in high definition to their own customers from anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world.
I love it. Now, tell me, when did this idea pop up?
So this all started when we went into lockdown in 2020. I'm a dance fitness instructor myself and very quickly had to try and figure out how am I going to continue to deliver my customers a class that they can enjoy and look forward to at a time when they really need it more than ever, but have it be looking professional, high quality, high definition. And I just couldn't find something out there that met the needs. And one of the crucial things for dance fitness is the music. And for those of us who are paying our royalties to use copyright music, you can't do that on social media. We tried Facebook and you know what happens on there. You get muted or they cut your class off, they delete your account. Super stressful. And after months of battling away with substandard platforms, my husband and I both work in IT for our day jobs. And he said to me, let's build something ourselves. And for a little while I said, oh no, it's fine. You know, I'll just keep on going with what's out there. And then eventually we said, you know what, stuff it. Let's just give it a crack. We built a proof of concept, tested it with my class, and we thought it was pretty good. This was just sort of over a weekend. We chucked something together.
Wow.
And then showed it to a friend who's also a dance fitness instructor, and she said, this is amazing. You have to tell everybody. And so we did.
Before you were using the system, MyFitPro, what were you testing? What were you trying? What were you using at that stage? Was it just Facebook Lives or was it Zoom? What were you going through? And I suppose, can you talk us through how bad those experiences were?
I tried a few different things. So I tried Zoom, but the problem with the music there was that when I started talking, the music would kind of disappear and go a bit muffled. I had trouble getting my movements in sync with the music as well. So for the customers following at home, you know, if I wasn't in time with the music, it was very hard for them to follow. Facebook was pretty good with keeping the music in time with the movement. But of course, as soon as it detects that you're using copyright music, you get alerts popping up on the screen, and you've got to run to the screen and press the button as quickly as you can to dismiss it, to say, you know, I've got the right to use it. And if you're not quick enough, you get your audio gets muted, your class gets turned off, your customers are unhappy, just really, really stressful experience. And not all of my customers wanted to be on social media either. I had a few people who just, you know, flat out refused to get a Facebook account. And so that meant that they missed out. I tried WebEx as well, you know, similar experience to Zoom, not really good audio quality. And that's when we thought we'll just do something ourselves.
I love it. I love the fact that you... It's as simple as this may sound, and I don't mean it to sound bad in any way, but there was a problem. You found a solution. The skill set that you have, and I think, you know, during what I class those years that we don't talk about anymore, you know, that time.
Dark time,
that we all had to adapt and try and do stuff. And I love the fact that out of this came an amazing platform that you've designed and come up with that is able to help instructors that are still teaching and you know, being able to get to an audience that are still not willing to come into a gym yet or don't feel confident enough to come into a gym.
And there's lots of reasons why our customers have stuck around. There's, you know, the ones who have the customers who are maybe still a bit reluctant to come into a class. That there's other ones who their customers have moved away, but they love their class so much they want to keep attending online. And other people, it's just that convenience factor. If they, you know, got caught in traffic and didn't quite make it home in time to get to the class, they can do it from home. Or if they've got young kids and it's all a little bit too hard getting out of the house sometimes, which I can totally relate to. It's nice to be able to provide that option to either come in person or come online. And I think these days people kind of expect you to have both. It's a real value add for your customers.
What's new in fitness? The Australian fitness industry news and commercial gym equipment suppliers website designed to provide fitness industry professionals with knowledge and information to make better informed business decisions. So is it available just for instructors or can clubs take it on board as well?
Anybody. So we cater to fitness instructors in general, but it can be, you know, one person working on their own, or it could be a club who wants to mount a tripod to their ceiling and have that webcam ready to go for all of their classes. So we've got customers all the way from the very, very small, and I'm one of the smallest of our customers,
Yep.
to bigger studios who have got 50 plus classes a week.
Okay, so I'm liking this idea. I could be, well, let's just say that I've opened up Tony's World of Fitness.
Yep.
Brilliant name, by the way,
Love it.
if I do say so myself. Yep. So, and I've got, let's say we do a class every night at 5:30. I could still teach that class live to my members that are being able to rock up. But as you said, Fiona next door couldn't get, or who lives next door to me at home, I mean, couldn't get to class because she had to look after little people. You might be able to get home in time for the class, but you weren't able to get to the gym in time, or you had to get home to look after whatever it may be. So you can jump onto the portal and actually do the class at home.
Yeah, that's right. And that's exactly what I do with my classes. I teach 4 classes a week, so I'm a very, very small business. And whenever I teach my live class, I just chuck a tripod in front of the stage and away we go. So for my customers who want to attend from home or they can't make it in person, they're joining in at the exact same time as everybody else. So they're getting that energy of the live class, but from the comfort of home, and they can put it on their big screen. So I'm there, practically with them life size.
Yep.
And it's really great that they're still looking forward to that class. They know that it's on and they don't have to miss out.
So how does that work for me being the end user? What am I paying? Do I need to pay something to MyFitPro to be part of it, or is it just part of my membership to my gym?
So we have the relationship with the business. So we're a business to business SaaS, we're software as a service to get technical with it. Okay. So the fitness business who wants to stream their class has a subscription with us, and then they charge their customers however they like. So if they want to have it, included in their membership, however they normally charge their customers, we leave that up to them to decide what they want to do. Because we're quite privacy conscious as well. Like, your customers belong to you, not to us. So we don't want to, take any of your income from you. That's all for you to control yourself.
So let me try and get this through my head. I'm just trying to paint a picture. You're my instructor. You're working for me in my gym, in Tony's World of Fitness.
Yep.
I've pressed record or whatever it may be, that button to get everything to go live. Yep. How does my member view that? Do we need to give them a certain link in order for them to jump on to see it? Or is it on the app?
Yeah, that's right. So there's a few different ways they can do that. The really great part about MyFitPro is that they don't have to create an account with us, so they don't have to give us any of their personal details.
Yep.
The fitness business, so the class owner, we call it, the owner provides their customers with a link to their page on MyFitPro. Then their customers use that and the password that they're given to log on, and you can give out as many different passwords as you want. You can either have a master password that you might give to all of your customers, or if you've got time limited memberships, like a 2-week trial, or you're doing a 12-month challenge or something, you can assign passwords for each of your customers with a set duration. So they use that password to log in, and they can use it on any device. So they can either log in their browser on their phone, their smart TV, they can even log on via a game console like an Xbox or a PlayStation. So anything that's got the internet, basically, they can get onto our platform.
That is cool. That's taken it all to another step. That was, weirdly enough, I had a conversation on here a couple of months back and saying to people, I think clubs need to still look at providing a service for those members that aren't comfortable in coming back into a gym yet. Now, I'm assuming that a lot of members are comfortable in coming back in, but as we've discussed, those members that can't make it in for whatever reason, or you know what, I'm on holidays or I've got to travel somewhere for work, I don't want to go to that gym because I have no idea who they are. But my
it's so
gym,
good. You can take your instructor with you in your pocket.
Yeah.
And we see that quite a lot on social media. People tagging us, from their balcony of their hotel room in Hawaii overlooking the ocean, and they're still doing their class. It's amazing.
That I love. I love the fact that there's something out there now, there's an offering for that to happen. I think more and more clubs need to jump on board and start looking into it. Definitely.
This is the GROUPEX Podcast.
How does it work with music licensing? Obviously it's streaming, so do I need to pay a different license to One Music in order to have the streaming? How does all that work? Because I know with Les Mills, the license that you have, or Les Mills Music as an example, you're not allowed to stream, so it's only in club. How does the license with music, the music license, is what I was trying to say.
There's a separate license for that. So you've got your One Music license, which covers you for your in-person class. And then separately to that, you can buy it's called a webcasting online mini license, I think they call it. So if you want to live stream your class, you can pay for that separately.
Okay. We've taken care of it
It's
all.
quite simple. Yeah.
It is. Righto. Are there, my next question is going to be probably a silly one. Here in Australia, how many clubs have taken it on board so far? Is it something that's we're starting to get traction here, or is it more happening in other countries?
We're surprisingly quite small in Australia. So we've only got, a couple of handfuls of businesses in Australia using our platform, but we have got hundreds of businesses all over the world using us. So the biggest country for us is the US. Yep. 97% of our customers are international at the moment.
Wow. See, that to me shows us something as well about the industry here in Australia. I think that we are the late adopters.
I think we are a little bit maybe technology cautious over here. It does seem like in the US in particular that they're quite eager to embrace technologies that can help them grow their businesses. And that's where we're seeing a lot of our customers gain customers who aren't in their local area, or they're helping to retain customers who do still live near them, but they have those issues getting in to the class often enough to make it worth their while to keep their membership. So by being able to do it online as well, they're still getting heaps of value.
So what about support? You're talking there's a lot of guys in the US. And I'm assuming it doesn't happen that often, but we know that technology can sometimes fall over and do its craziness. How is support offered for those guys that are overseas compared to, obviously, if they're local here, they'd be their normal business hours?
Oh boy, this was a real learning curve for us too, because when we started out, we thought this is easy. We just provide some instructions and people will follow them, and that'll be all good. Very quickly realized that, particularly for fitness instructors, if they haven't had a whole heap of experience with technology before, because they haven't really had the need to, they need a little bit of an extra helping hand. And I do think the majority of support issues that we have coming through to us aren't actually a problem with the platform, but it's more troubleshooting people's dodgy internet, helping them learn how to download apps. We have had customers who haven't really downloaded apps before, or their grandkids have done it for them or whatever. So we do have 24/7 support. And because a lot of our customers aren't in Australia, we have a team working for us overseas as well. So we've got an amazing former customer of ours, well, she's a current customer who now also works for us. Her name's Laurel, who lives in New Mexico. So she helps us with our support tickets while we're asleep over here. And we also have a developer working for us in Scotland. So when there are technical issues overnight, he's able to jump on and help without us getting called up at 3 a.m. So it's really great to have our team in all time zones helping.
So have you still got a full-time day job, or is this turned into your full-time job?
Well, a bit of both. So I'm currently on long service leave from my day job, and I do hope that one day I can go all in with MyFitPro as we start to grow. We are seeing that it is still growing, so I'd love to be able to do that and then continue to do my dance fitness business as a side hustle as well.
Love it. If instructors wanted to find out more, what's the best way for instructors to find out more about MyFitPro?
myfitpro.com is our website. They're also very welcome to send me a message on Instagram at myfitprostream. We love having a chat with our instructors. Even a lot of our instructors in the US, we have a chat to them on the phone quite often, and it's really great to get to know them.
This is the GROUPEX Podcast.
With relation to engaging with your customers, is there a platform where you can actually engage with them on, like live chat while you're actually there, or are they, I suppose what I'm trying to get at is, can they talk to you?
So they can't talk to us vocally, but we do have a chat available. So when our class is running, the customers can leave messages for the instructor, which they can see popping up in real time, and they can also leave emoji reactions as well. And what we provide for the instructor as well is so that they're not, coming up to the screen and squinting trying to read what they've got. We have a part of our product called Stage Mode, which gives it to them all in nice big writing so that you can read it from far away. Brilliant. And I use that for my customers. So I might, give them a shout out and ask, what was your favorite song that we've done today, or how hard are you working out of 10, and get them to write me something, and I can see that. That's really nice to be able to, read out their names and, oh, hey, Jenny's just logged in. How are you, Jenny?
So as an example, I've got 7 people in my class doing it from home. Can they chat to each other via the chat function as well?
Yeah, so the chat's public chat, so they can see what each other is saying. They can see what I'm saying. It's the same for everybody.
That's cool. I'm just looking at the website here as well at the moment and just sort of going, okay, live replay. Can you talk to me about what the live replay section actually is?
So live replay is a function of our platform where after the class has been streamed live, it gets uploaded to our cloud infrastructure so that customers, our members, people's members, can replay that class later if they couldn't make it live. And it's all automated for them. So once they've done the class live, it uploads to our cloud platform and it keeps the videos up until a certain number of hours. And then after that, the oldest ones get removed automatically to make way for the new ones.
That is brilliant. That to me is there's virtual, isn't it? That's your virtual offering taken care of. Tony wasn't able to get out of work at 12:30 because I was in a meeting, but I can get in there at 1:00. Wow, okay, you know what? There's another class going on. I'll jump into the boardroom in the office, show it up, and I can still do a workout that was done half an hour ago.
Yeah, exactly right.
You guys have thought of everything.
I think we're getting there, yeah.
This is, I'm sounding impressed and sounding shocked because I had no idea up until just recently that you guys were around. But I love the fact that I'm hearing about it now and that I can actually help share and spread the word about what MyFit Pro is.
Oh, thanks. And I think that's maybe one of the things that's a little bit different about us as a streaming platform is because we are, very specifically targeting fitness businesses. And, me as the CEO of MyFit Pro, I am a fitness instructor. So we're building this thing for our people and, we're in direct contact with our own customers and asking them, what should we build next? And what do you want? And how do you feel about this? So we're building a platform that's just really, really tailored for our own community. Can
people jump on and do a class if they haven't been to the gym before? Like if they're, say, for example, I suppose what I'm getting at here is it's probably going to be good for someone that's never been to the gym before.
Absolutely. And I find this with my own business as well, that oftentimes when someone's coming along to a class for the first time and they haven't done it before, or maybe they haven't even, exercised at all for a while and they're feeling a little bit self-conscious, it's a really beautiful opportunity to let them try your class from the safety of home without worrying that people are looking at them or judging them because maybe they can't do the moves as well as everybody else can, or maybe they don't have the coolest clothes or whatever. It's a word that I found out recently. I love this word. It's gymtimidation, which is the fear of coming and trying a gym class for the first time. And according to some stats that I read recently, 1 in 4 people who are too scared to come and try a class for the first time, it's because they're feeling intimidated. So by letting your customers try your class from home for the first time takes away that barrier. And I've seen that with my own, prospective customers. Someone's been calling me up or they've been emailing me asking about the class and they sound really keen, but you can just tell there's something that's preventing them from getting across the line and coming and trying the class.
Yep.
Being able to say to them, would you like to try it from home first before you come in, is just such a lovely way to gently introduce you to your business.
What's new in fitness? The Australian fitness industry news and commercial gym equipment suppliers website designed to provide fitness industry professionals with knowledge and information to make better informed business decisions. Definitely. So let me ask you a question with that then. That's what I'm going to say is branding has obviously got to be something that's pretty big. Is branding part of the offering? And I say that so that, the member that is, as we're saying, that person that is gym. What was it? Gymtimidation? Gymtimidation. That has that fear of doing something that still can be aware of your brand and your presence online. Do you offer branding as well as part of
Yeah, we do. So for every account that gets created, you can upload your business logo and also the video player section before you go live. We call it the video poster. So like the holding screen before you go live, you can customize that as well. And often our customers use that to put up their timetable or a message about a promotion they're running and whatnot. So you can brand it just to suit your business.
I like that. I like that a lot. You've got here on the website as well, team management. Now, is that mainly coming back to a club side of things so that I can actually manage the team, who's on and when scheduling is, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so that's for businesses who do have more than one instructor. They can invite their team members onto the platform so that then they can use their own devices to live stream. It might be if they've, running multiple locations, or maybe some of them live stream from home occasionally. It gives them, the rights to be able to stream to the platform.
Brilliant. And is the aim to look for more larger businesses or stay with the individual instructor? How is, I suppose, the question I'm trying to ask you is as a business, what is your focus? What is your direction? What are you looking for? More.
Oh, both. Totally both. Of course, the bigger gyms, we would love to have more of them on our platform as well. But we also love supporting the really small businesses, just like mine. Mine's a really tiny business, and we do cater for everybody. The plans that we have for MyFitPro start with a very small one with just 5 hours a week if you're just streaming a few classes, all the way up to 50 hours plus. We've got customers who, when they go on holidays, take their gear with them and they can live stream from anywhere. We've had people stream from docks by a lakeside and, in the desert as well. You can stream from anywhere.
That I love. The fact that you can take because it's any device, right?
Any device. It can be as simple as literally just using your mobile phone with a makeshift tripod, all the way up to, we have people with more complex setups where they've got things hardwired into their ceiling and audio setups and all that kind of stuff. But if you're, a traveling instructor, just being able to live stream your class with just your mobile phone, it's amazing.
So I'm a yogi. I'm not really, but I'm just, hypothetical here, saying that I'm a yogi, and I'm going on holidays to Byron Bay. And I'm going to get up early in the morning and head up to the lighthouse. I could do a yoga class up there with my phone or with whatever device I'm having an amazing sunrise, and stream that to my members from anywhere. I don't need to be in a studio to do it.
You can stream from anywhere. So long as you've got internet coverage on your phone, you can stream. And we have seen that with our customers streaming from the desert. And one of my customers in particular, she lives in California, but she has a holiday house on a lake in Montana, and she streams from the dock. All she takes with her is her phone, a little set of Bluetooth speakers to play her music, and a tripod, and she streams from the dock, and her customers can hear the water lapping against the ocean. It's just beautiful.
Yep.
And I think that's a really great thing for a really small business owner, to not have to cancel your class when you go away, and you can keep on earning that income and keep connected to your customers. And it's just so easy. It's just a phone. You've got your phone anyway. Member
retention is one of the biggest challenges these days, to actually keep your members engaged and keep them coming in. But if you can offer a platform like what you've offered, they're still paying a membership, whether they're coming into your venue or not. They can still be engaged with what we're offering. That thing that we don't talk about, I think it's probably one of the better things that's happened for us for a long time, because it's got us thinking about things differently and doing things differently. And I think not only that, I think these days a lot of members want something different. The reset button was pressed for us at the end of 2019 and 2020. Whether we liked it or not, it was pressed for us, and it's allowed us to do things different, but also members want different.
I think so too, especially now, a lot of people are working from home and they haven't returned to the office. If they want to be able to do a workout from home on their lunch break, I think it's amazing if, fitness clubs can offer that to their customers.
This is the GROUPEX Podcast.
If a club wanted to find out more about it, they can obviously jump onto your website. I just noticed there as well, they can book a demo. What does that actually involve?
Oh, that's a demo with me, aren't they lucky? So I jump on a call with them and walk them through the platform. So we do a little demo showing how to get onto your phone and do a live stream straight away. So we do that in like a minute. It's very quick. Yep. Walk them through the platform, find out a bit more about their business. We just have a bit of a chat, really. So I love having a chat with customers and potential customers. So anyone's welcome to jump on there and book a call with me. And we do also offer a 15-day free trial. So for anyone who's a little bit new to live streaming, or maybe they're not sure if they, need a bit of help, we offer 15 days totally for free, includes 24/7 support. So they can call up and get us to help them get all set up and give it a go for 15 days.
That's brilliant. I think that's a fantastic offering. It's something that is unique, as we've said, is something that's different, that's not out there in the marketplace. So, Fiona, from me to you, thank you for coming on the show for a chat, but also anything that I can do to try and help you promote this in any way, please reach out, let me know. Well, obviously, once the podcast goes out, all my listeners will engage and jump on there. We'll also put something on the Facebook, on the website, as well as throw stuff out on Facebook as well.
Right. We'd love to offer a discount to your customers as well if you're open to it, 50% off their first month, after the free trial, of course.
But Absolutely brilliant, guys. You heard that here. I'll make sure there's info in the show notes, as well as we'll stick something up on the website as well.
Wonderful.
Fiona, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks, Tony.